All right, Coach, this past weekend you had St. Mary's here at home. Took the first 3 games, dropped the fourth. Just talk about what you saw from your team this past weekend.
I thought we hit the ball pretty well, and we even, we hit the ball well yesterday. One thing, we had a number of hard outs, and that was all weekend. Yesterday, same thing, just unfortunately had some inopportune times. They had really good pitching. That guy hadn't given up an earned run all year, and we were able to jump out on him early. Unfortunately, we didn't do our job on the mound, and so they were able to score, and then, we just weren't able to get anything going on that one. But I thought some really good arms, especially the ones they threw yesterday, and I thought St. Mary's played really solid all weekend, and thought we played well. So good to go win a series against a good team, and on to the next one.
Speaking of the next one, what's your message to the team after a game like Sunday on such a quick turnaround on a series that starts Tuesday?
Oh, that game's been moved.
It's been moved,
to
okay.
Next Tuesday. But so we got our normal week. But again, you always hate ending a weekend on a loss because you gotta sit on it. In this case, instead of just a day, now we gotta sit on it for 4 or 5 days. But I thought they played better than us in all 3 phases of the game. We uncharacteristically, we had a double play ball there in the second inning, and if we didn't make it. If we do, they get out of there with 0. Instead, they get 4, and we weren't able to answer back. So, just got to play better. Got to make plays when you got to make plays. And again, these are all just sort of exhibitions for when it actually matters.
So my next question is sort of off topic, but I spoke with the KL's team meteorology team. They said that wind gusts hit up to speeds of 37 miles per hour on Sunday. So how did the weather play a role in that game, if at all?
Well, we played 2 games with the wind, and you need to talk to the meteorology team and tell them to fix this stuff, because I don't like it. Anyway, so obviously in theory, that is a day that favors hitters, not the pitchers. And so, that's the one thing that's so different about our game. The weather is such a factor and how it plays into everything. And so we have not performed well thus far in the 2 days that the wind's been jetting out. So we've got to learn to play in those conditions. But the biggest thing you got to do is eliminate free bases. And then pitchers, obviously, you want to get as many ground balls as you can. And, what killed us were the bases before the home runs. You're going to give them up. They just can't be 3 and 4 run homers, and, you got to hold them to solos. So I think that's definitely something. So we're going to get some good practice at it tomorrow. And I don't know what unless they do something at the meteorology station to change that, which they need to. Anyway, but it is definitely an area going forward that we've got to improve at.
Coach, over the weekend and even last weekend, the week before that as well, we've seen numerous records being broke within your program. Jacob Groh becoming the new career doubles leader for your program. Weston Velocic now having the hit-by-pitch record in the season from last year, but also the hit-by-pitch career record. And then I believe Austin Beck, if he hasn't already done so already, owns the school stolen base record as well in a career. So kind of talk to me about the impact those players have played on your program throughout their time here.
Well, I don't think Beck's there yet. I may be wrong on that. He's close, because I think he only had 2 this weekend. I think he's about 10 away. I think it's 99. Thomas Kane.
I'll be able to double check that.
But Jacob and Wes, and hit by pitches may not be the most glamorous statistic. In our program, it is very glamorous, and it's a really big deal when we win a lot of games due to it. And Wes is, goodness gracious, we've had a lot of ball magnets throughout the course of the program, but he's definitely the best at it. That guy, poor guy, man, he got hit, I think, 4 times, 5 times on Friday in the same spot every time. So definitely wearing some battle scars. But, it's just sort of a mentality thing. It's something we take great pride in. And then Jacob, just a model of consistency, and what a great player he's been. And so both those guys, I think what speaks is those are guys that did not start their careers here, that were transfers. So to get those career records in a less than 4-year period, I think really speaks to the quality of players that they both are.
And then now looking ahead to this weekend on the road to take on Lubbock Christian. Of course, a place well known for having a lot of wind going out, a lot of long balls getting hit over there.
Yeah.
So kind of what do you expect from the matchup, and then kind of what is maybe you or maybe Coach Foster's message to the pitchers to be able to limit those long balls over the weekend?
Well, I think a lot of going to Lubbock is mental. I think people get things in there. We, for whatever reason, have always played really, really well there. I think one reason is we have good pitching. So again, it's throwing strikes, and they're a bunch of bashers and are capable of putting up a lot of runs in a really short amount of time. And they have a lot of really good players, but one, offensively, we need to be able to score with them. And then two, just go out and make your pitches and execute and don't give up free bases. I think defensively it's tough up there because that turf is, it's like playing on a parking lot. So if you hit it on the ground, it's coming, and it's coming fast. And so you give up a lot more hits too, because if it's not directly at the person, it's through there. So it's a really good hitter's field. The wind, we've been last year it was pretty windy in the super regionals on day 2, but more times than not it hasn't been. So the hub city maybe gets a bad rap sometimes. I think the weather looked pretty good. I think maybe Sunday it's a little windy, but other than that it's pretty normal, and we'll try to go play. And for them, I think this is a huge opportunity to sort of get back in the mix of things. For us, it's hopefully a way to sort of try to knock them out and make them an afterthought.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
All right.